What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's right there on the bottom of the screen. There it is, right there. It's going left to right, left to right. Hit that subscribe button. I'm almost at 900 subscribers. I'm almost there, and then we can get on to the road to 1,000. Also, hit that notification bell so that way, once a video is uploaded to YouTube, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. This video here, I honestly don't know how I feel about what I'm gonna say. For those of y'all who have been following the channel, I think it's only been twice that I've even broached the subject of tennis. Now, I am a tennis fan. I do watch tennis, primarily the girls because their matches are shorter. I can't sit there and watch a male tennis match when that shit is probably going 5 sets. That shit is like watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? My tolerance is not that high. So I'd rather watch the women tennis players because obviously their matches are shorter. And then on top of that, you know, the reason why I started watching tennis full time was because of the Williams sisters. So I'm going to give them their flowers. So they was my introduction to tennis. But me personally, I'd rather watch the women matches because their matches are much shorter. All you got to do is win the first two when the match is over. You know, the guys got to win 3 straight sets. And sometimes the matches go to 4 sets. Sometimes they go to 5 sets. And again, my attention span ain't that high. Okay. But again, I love tennis. And there are some that are my favorites, right? Coco obviously is my favorite, right? Taylor Townsend, who has now emerged as a star, is one of my favorites. I love Sabalenka when she doesn't let her emotions get the best of her, right? I like Iga, the Polish tennis player. I can't pronounce her last name, so I definitely don't want to muffle her. Madison Keys, I like. And the person that I'm going to be talking about on this, Naomi Osaka, one of my favorites as well. It was announced early this morning that she has withdrawn from the US Open. And from what she posted on her Instagram story, it dates back to an injury that she sustained in one of her previous matches. From what I'm reading, it was something obtaining to an abdomen injury. Me personally, I'm conflicted here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very much conflicted here. So I want people to really bear with me. I want people to walk with me. In my Chic Luke voice, I want y'all to walk with me as I go through this whole thing. Last night, I stayed at a facility to, for a sleep test. I have sleep apnea, and I was there to have a sleep test. I woke up at 4 something in the morning just so I can possibly tune in to her match in the 3rd round. I wake up, I Google her name just to see if the match even started yet. It said walkover. I'm like, what the hell was walkover? I don't even know what walkover means. Like, I didn't even understand that term. Couldn't go back to sleep. So I said, you know what? Let me start getting ready to leave and let's go home. I get to the train station. I go on my phone. I type her name in. And then everything says Naomi Osaka withdraws from Australian Open. So now I'm like, oh, nah, this is a troll. This is not true. This is BS. Then everything started to hit me. And it all dates back to her last match at the Australian Open. Now, for those of y'all that have been under a rock, there was a situation in her last tennis match against Romanian representative Sorona Curtea. Hopefully I said her last name right. I hate muffling people's names. She felt that Naomi Osaka was basically disrespecting her during the match. She wasn't showing proper etiquette in the match when Naomi Osaka was yelling, "Come on," in between serves. Now, within watching the video, which is what I'm going to play right now, even the judge didn't have a problem with what she did. Even the judge, even the line umpire didn't have an issue with what she did. So for her to feel a certain way, for me personally, I felt you was making a cop-out. I felt like you was making an excuse as into why you were losing the match, and you wanted to make up every excuse in the book. Then we fast forward to the end of the match. They have an awkward exchange, a very, 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 a very awkward exchange at the end of the match. Then we fast forward to what happened in the press conference. Naomi Osaka basically was saying that how, I guess it took a lot of come-ons and yada, 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 and the fans wasn't very pleasant with that. They really was not feeling that press conference from Naomi Osaka. Me personally, for somebody who has watched tennis for many years, I've seen a lot of players pump themselves up after a point and yell, "Come on." Naomi has done it plethora of times. Serena Williams did it plenty of times. Coco even does it sometimes, right? I've even heard Sabalenka do it. I've heard Madison Keys do it. I've heard a lot of tennis players say, "Come on," even the male tennis players. So for Curtea to feel away, I felt that was a cop-out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I felt like that was her being a sore loser, and she just couldn't accept the fact that she was losing in that match. So now we fast forward to Naomi withdrawing from the Australian Open. And see, for me, the reason I'm conflicted by this is because since the Australian Open has started, whether hook or crook, Naomi Osaka has been criticized for a lot of things since this Australian Open has started. From her outfit in her first match, which I loved, by the way. I mean, you had some people out there that loved it. Taylor Townsend loved it. Arena Sabalenka, who's the number one tennis player in the world on the female side, she loved it. But of course, you're going to have those naysayers. You're going to have those haters out there that say, "Oh, this is tennis. This is not Rip the Runway. This is not a fashion show, yada, yada, yada." I'm sure Naomi saw those things. Like, contrary to what people think, these athletes are humans as well. There's certain times you can tunnel things out, but I'm quite sure she saw all of that. So now you got that going on. And then you have what just happened in this last tennis match You got that ringing over your head now. And then now you're about to play Madison Hingis, who just so happens to be Australian. Where is the Australian Open? In Australia. Is it possible? Is it possible that Naomi Osaka said, let me bow out of this? Because I know that crowd did not feel me at the end of my last match. I'm now about to go up against somebody who is going to be getting heavy support. Heavy support. I'm going to get booed out this building. My mental health is not all the way there as it is, so why not just back out of it and withdraw from the Australian Open? Is that a possibility? Now, in my honest opinion, I think that's exactly what just happened. I honestly think that she backed out of this because of the reason that I just said. And it pains me to say it because, again, I love Naomi Osaka, but I could only go off of past histories. This is not her first time withdrawing from a tournament. She's done it twice before. Twice in 1 year, which was 2021. She did it for the French Open and she did it for the Wimbledon. And now we go to this one, the Australian Open. So this is her third time doing this. And it sucks. I'm like, it sucks. It really does. Now, me personally, I think a lot of the criticism that she has gotten from people, I think that also might have been the reason on why she backed out. Djokovic, his wife, had some comments about Naomi Osaka. Former tennis great, Martina Navratilova, I think that's her last name. Hopefully I'm not saying it wrong. She actually had some things to say after the match. So you have all of these people saying these things about you leading into your upcoming third round match. And then again, like I said, you're going up against somebody who is from that homeland. Maybe for her, she felt the best thing to do was to just say, you know what? I don't even want to play no more. Now, they're saying that she's dealing with an abdomen injury. Now, they said in one of those two previous matches, she had to take a timeout for an injury for take a timeout. Me, I don't remember that. Now, maybe it happened when I fell asleep. Because again, when she played like 3-4 something in the morning. So me probably laying in my bed, trying to stay up to watch the whole match. I fell asleep, and that's when it happened. But me personally, I just find it crazy that you withdrew from this tournament. Because see, for me, you're letting these things get to you. And again, like I said, this is the third time you withdrew for a tournament due to mental issues. And I get it. Mental health is serious. We don't know what's going through these people's minds in their everyday life. Contrary to popular belief, these athletes are humans as well. There's some that are fragile mentally. And I hate to say it, but Naomi Osaka is one of these athletes that is fragile mentally. I believe in 2021, she announced that she deals with depression, and things of that nature. And I hope all goes well for her. I honestly do. But just the timing of this doesn't sit right with me. The timing of this doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So, listen, I hope I hope all is well with her. If this is about an injury, I hope it's not a long-term injury, because I would love to see her in the French Open. I would love to see her at Wimbledon. I would definitely love to see her at the US Open because it's in my town. It's in New York. I would love to be able to go see her play. But like I said, the timing of this just seems a little off to me. It does. It seems a little off to me. It does. It truly seems a little off to me. Because again, this is a recurring thing. This is the third time you've done this. Had this been your first time doing this, okay. But your third time doing this, I don't know. Like, I was so looking forward to seeing how she would piggyback off of how she ended her 2025. She was in the US Open finals last year. I was so looking forward to seeing how can she build off that momentum. I was so hoping that we could possibly get a Coco Naomi match again. I was so hoping we could possibly get Naomi making a long run in the tournament again. And now that's down the drain. I'm still going to support her. I'm still going to root for her. And I hope whatever she's going through, I hope it goes well. But again, this is coming from someone who didn't like attention. She doesn't like attention. And in this tournament alone, she has gotten a lot of attention and none of it has been positive. I mean, the outfit thing, that's 50-50. Because again, like I said, you had some people that liked it. You had some people that didn't like it. Now, as it pertains to the post-match or even during the match with Cristea, it's a lot of people that's giving her flack. There's a lot of people that are on her side, myself included, because like I said, even the umpire said that she wasn't in the wrong for chanting, "Come on." So I don't see what the issue is. Me personally, I don't see what the issue is. But again, like I said, you had some people that had an issue. There was more people that had an issue with it as opposed to those that was agreeing with it. And then again, like I said, the cherry on top is that your next match, you're going up against somebody who's from that homeland. And you will be the villain in that match. You might have been the favorite skill-wise, but you definitely listen, for anybody that watches wrestling, you have baby faces and you have heels. For that match, she definitely would have been a heel. Just off the fact that she was in enemy territory because she was going up against somebody that was from Australia. And me personally, I think all of those reasons is the reason why she withdrew. Do I think she has an injury? I believe she does. But again, she was playing through it. So why withdraw now? And that's the reason that I just gave. But again, Naomi Osaka, I wish you well. Get well soon, mentally, physically, and emotionally. That's all I can say. But y'all hit me in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think. It's a wrap for this video. Again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, Sports with Dre Podcast. Also hit that notification bell so that way, once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sports with Dre Podcast. I gotta go. My throat is dry. I need to go grab me a water real quick. So catch you on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here. Peace.